Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I have a new look. So this new look is all thanks to WIGSHE because they actually gifted me this wig a few months ago and I am finally sporting it. The weather outside is finally below 100 degrees, so that means it is time to pull out my wigs. This is actually the second wig that I've been gifted by WIGSHE. The first one, as you recall, I already posted a video about it, but it is a nice little brunette shoulder length hair. And I thought that I would switch things up and try something a little bit different. Different yet not so different because I actually had hair that resembled this very closely about 4 years ago or so. So I will provide that photo so you can see a side-by-side comparison. So I decided to go with something a little bit different than the previous wig so that I have some options so that I can switch up my looks as I see fit. But I am going to kind of do just a little review of the wig, the quality, what I think, and my honest review. I am going to take you up here so that you can see the hairline. And this is a lace front. It is not a full lace, but it is a lace front. So that's why you're able to see that nice little detail right there. Check this out when I run my fingers back. Look how good that looks. Same for this side. Here's what the back looks like. Something that I appreciate about the WIGSHE wigs is that you can choose what you want. If you want bleached knots, if you want a thicker density, a thinner one, you have those options. I'll go ahead and link below in the description what I chose for this particular wig. That way, if you're interested in getting this exact look, you have that information for reference. I also decided to go a little bit shorter because they did have a longer option for this wig. But because of my medication that I am taking for my post-cancer treatment, it actually puts me in perimenopause. So I deal with a lot of hot flashes. So I find long hair really uncomfortable. So this, I just feel like it's a good option because it's not too much hair. So that works for me. And like most, if not all of their wigs, you are able to curl this wig, you can straighten it out, you can wash it, you can treat it as if it were your own real hair. And I actually already had curled it because I wore this wig for Christmas Eve. But yeah, you can style this hair however which way you please so that you can customize it to your desires. And I am actually not wearing this wig with a wig grip or a wig cap. I literally just put it on over my natural hair. And that works for me. I feel like sometimes wig caps or wig grips can be just a little bit uncomfortable for me. And it just makes it feel a little bit more bulkier. So I am grateful that this wig comes with the 2 clips on the side because you're able to kind of clip it into your hair and it has a little bit more of a grip. Which, speaking about hair, I am going to go ahead and show you how much progress my hair has made over the last several months. So check this out. I have bangs now. I actually straightened them out today for the first time ever since growing out my hair. I did not cut them. This is just actually the growth that I've had since the last time I shaved my head. And my hair is super, super curly. This is actually tamed, but normally it's way more curly than this. I have not had a haircut since, I'm gonna say probably June, maybe July. So after my hair grew back, after chemo, my hair had a little bit of curl, but it wasn't super curly. It was kind of straight for the most part. And I did get a few haircuts in between that time. The last haircut that I had, I ended up kind of going really short on the sides and on the bottom half of my hair. And then I was having like this kind of like fuller look up here. And I ended up bleaching it and dyeing it pink. And I wasn't super convinced. I didn't really feel like myself. So I ended up shaving my head again for the second time. The only difference was that this time that I shaved my head, it was not because of chemotherapy or because of treatment. It was because it was my own choice. So it did feel a little bit empowering in that sense. And the ironic thing about that is that that second time that I shaved my head and my hair started growing back, it came back extremely curly, as you can see. But again, this is pretty tamed compared to most days. So from what I've read and what I've seen, this is referred to as chemo curls. I think from what I've read, most times people's hair, if you had straight hair before, it typically ends up going back to straight after a few or a couple years of growing out your hair. So we'll see. I am determined to not cut my hair at all until it just grows probably shoulder length, because I'm sure that the more it keeps growing, the more kind of awkward layers that are going to be visible. So I'm sure that at some point I'm going to need a little bit of a haircut. Nothing crazy, nothing drastic, but just something to kind of shape my hair a little bit more. But until then, I am so grateful to WIGSHE for sending me this beautiful blonde wig that I can switch in between being a blonde, being a brunette pixie / curly hair. And I also have the first wig that they gifted me, which is kind of like a shoulder length, a little bit more than shoulder length brunette. So I have options and I am grateful for that. Let me go ahead and show you the inside of the wig. We have, again, as I mentioned, these clips that go on the side, and then we have one that's a little bit bigger. That way you have some grip down here. And then if you need to tighten your wig, we have that option as well with these little straps. And here is the lace front. That is, you can see my blue nail polish right here. Has a little bit of a shadow root. And here is the back. And that wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I will list all of the details for this wig along with my discount code in case you want to purchase your very own WIGSHE wig. Thank you, WIGSHE, for sending me this wig, and thank you all for watching my video. I will see you next time. Bye.